if you watch my video for question 24, then you probably kind of know what matters when we have a lot of stuff to think about. We should narrow our focus as much as we can so that we have less stuff to think about. So in this case, I would latch onto something in this sentence and try to guess how it might help or hurt, right? Because we might not be adding the sentence at all. It says it's also labor intensive, involving several intricate steps. So we're trying to decide whether to insert that sentence. And I'm narrowing my focus to the phrase, several intricate steps. I would expect that if we're going to mention the intricate steps, I should probably talk about the intricate steps. So there's a goal that we've just given ourselves as we now go to the passage, which is going to have a lot of text, and see if that fits in. So let's go here. We're going to insert it right here. Wet plate photographers essentially create their own film. The process can be dangerous, given that it requires the use of several volatile chemicals. To take a wet plate photograph, photographers usually first arrange or pose its subjects before mixing collodion, a viscous, light-sensitive chemical solution, with bromide, iodide, or chloride, and applying the mixture to a clean, polished glass plate. Dried collodion is unusable, so once the photo is snapped with a massive tripod-mounted blah blah blah, I cut it off. Because I get it. This is clearly a series of steps here, so this does seem to match. Yeah, they're also talking about volatile chemicals, but they're talking about how the photographer would kind of like put this thing together. I understand what's going on here. This is a good match. So it's probably not going to be C or D. It doesn't blur the paragraph's focus because it's still talking about the focus, which is the steps. And it doesn't provide an opinion. It's intricate. I mean, they're describing it. It sounds intricate. That doesn't seem like an opinion. That just seems like, yeah, you're making your own film. Seems like it's going to be a pain. So it's either A or B. Yes, because it serves as an effective transition by reiterating the main claim of the previous paragraph. Well, we remember from a previous question that it's not about the steps. It's just kind of introduced us to this topic. So you might want to go back and reread that, but my memory is pretty good here. That's not really what's going on. Plus, look at choice B. It sets up the paragraph's outline of the process of wet plate photography. Yes, it's absolutely doing that. It's setting us up to look at the steps. So you might want to read more here, but narrowing my focus, I was very confident right away that it had what I was looking for. But the key is I found the thing I was looking for by reading the initial sentence and kind of like narrowing my focus even within that one sentence and saying, well, what would this do? What would this set up for me? And using that to be like, it's a list of steps. Let's see if we got a list of steps. Check, and then add it. So the more you can kind of anticipate what's going on and narrow your focus to fewer ideas, the easier time you'll have as you read big pieces of text and try to find those ideas somewhere in there.